The coldest morning so far this winter. Not brutally cold, many places much colder than this, but we're down in the low 20s Fahrenheit. And I'm out in the chicken yard about ready to open up the chicken coop for the morning, right behind me over there. I thought this morning, for my own interest, but also maybe for folks that watch the channel, I would explore this new tool that I invested in. Thank you to the members. I have some extra funds I can work with to invest in this channel. This is a used thing that I found online that is a heat camera. It actually shows the temperature of things. And so I'm going to plug it in and actually do some filming. I'd be really interested to see, like, how does the compost function in there? What does it look like in the coop a little bit? Is there electric hot water system working properly? How's the compost functioning overall? So I'm going to explore this. Bear with me if it seems a little bit funky, but if there's interest, I can do this more with some of our compost heating systems, some of our wood stove explorations. It's pretty strange looking. It's going to take me a little getting used to understand what I'm seeing. But basically, the redder things are, the brighter things are, the more warmth there is. So we'll look at that in a moment. A lot of warmth in there. Those hens are warm little bodies. You can see where they were sitting. Quite warm. My question is, our electric hot water heater, that's doing the work it needs to do, keeping it just above freezing, so that's really great. Look at that, their faces are much warmer than their bodies. That makes sense, there's less feathers over them. You can even see where the fresh droppings were. I've got to get to turning some compost for them in order to get food this morning, but boy, this is super interesting to see. Hens are radiating immense amounts of warmth. And as we look at some of these compost areas, so this is the area in the back where food scraps first come in. It almost looks like it's on fire. That is all thermophilic activity going on in there. For reference, that's what I was just looking at. So they're out here poking away, working on this stuff. It is definitely above freezing where they're working. This area over here where we've banked a bunch of compost, be interesting to see what the temperatures are in there. So clearly the air is quite a bit below freezing. My hands are freezing out here holding this camera, but there is radiant warmth to be had. It's interesting to see they really actively want to go for the hottest spots. So here's a place where tons of heat is radiating out. Now I haven't gone in there at all to open things up yet. They're just working on what's on the surface. So I suspect once I get a hay fork in there, it's going to be kind of wild how much heat there is. This is the winter run, which I've been slowly but steadily working up to get ready for the winter. Banked a ton of material here, a bunch of leaves and food scraps that should be starting to gain some warmth. And then the interior of this has quite a bit of activity compost-wise going on. I'd like to see what that actually looks like. So here's this area outside. You can see the hot pocket sneaking through. Boy, you can see my hand very cold at the tips of my fingers. My pinky finger, it hurts because it's actually cold enough, and it's interesting to see that. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this thing. See some hens in here. So this is where I think it'll be, for me, very interesting. It's the first time I'm trying this. Lots and lots of heat radiating up in this area. Let's see what happens if I take the hay fork. See, the tines were warm because they were down in the soil there. Okay, there's some compost. Ooh. Looks like molten lava. Visually, it just looks like I turned a little bit of compost, but that has liberated quite a bit of heat, and it explains why the sprouting process and the red wigglers still function really nicely in here. I think as it gets colder, it'll be interesting to use this camera to monitor how well I'm insulating the space and shielding this compost from losing heat. It's kind of phenomenal to see just how much is coming out of this. The difference between the coldest parts on the surface and the heat deeper in. It's pretty special, and the hens are really enjoying it. Out here I can see some of the heat in the compost itself, this area and under here. So what does it look like if I actually dig in and see? Whoa, yeah. Lots and lots of heat going on there. My hands are pretty darn cold, and I think this was an interesting first experiment. I think what I'd like to do is come back out here with Sasha or somebody else to film so that I can actually dig in a serious way. I've got a lot of compost to move. I want to make sure the hens' needs are met this morning, so I'm going to focus on that. Let me know what you'd like to see with this and how you'd like to see it. I think I want to acknowledge all the members that have supported this channel. Buying little gear like this, I'm not buying it new, I'm not buying it on Amazon, I'm buying used ones or open box little tools to learn as we go. So I've got a nice wireless mic that we can work with to get better audio. We've got this little tool to understand the thermal picture of things a little bit better. Let me know what you'd like to see with that, and I'll put together a more formalized video really showing how the temperatures are working in this area as we get colder and colder. And for now, thanks for watching.